I'm a rebel. I got Dr. Pepper.
I'm a rebel for Dr. Pepper.
I'm a rebel for the doctor.
This is
Dr. Pepper, that is.
not a
Not
sponsored ad.
sponsored.
I realized I'm also drinking out of a Coke glass. It was water.
I love Crystal, not Pepsi.
Oops.
Oops, all no Coca-Cola.
Oops, it's Coca-Cola time. Not sponsored.
Oh my god, there's the meme. Dr. Pepper is not gross. Thank you. There's a really good meme that takes the Captain Crunch Oops All Berries box and replaces like Oops All something, and there's one that was Oops Ball Bearings, and it's just all the art on the thing is just covered in like the steel little ball bearings.
Beautiful.
Just dumping that into the bowl, shattering the bowl.
Oops, ball bearing. I love watching people laugh at jokes they think are hilarious because there's just this. Like everyone else is just blank faced, but Ian's dying.
Okay. There's another thing that also gets me going like this. It's somebody drew. Okay, when Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sun and Moon were coming out, when Mega Evolutions became a big thing, I think that was Sun and Moon. No, that was X and Y before that. So I was like, Mega Delibird. Delibird's a little ice flying type penguin that gives gifts. And he just drew him like a Mega Delibird, and he's sitting in a big old 18-wheeler truck with his arm out the window and his face on the side. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but like those two things kill me every single time I just picture it in my head.
Oh, so Ian's having a good day. How's everybody doing pre-holidays? This is our last game before we take our break. And before we lose Bree.
I know. Not forever. Just misplacing me.
Yeah.
It's almost like
The
the child
Raven
is more
snatching you
important
up.
than us.
I got exactly the same comments yesterday for Red Wagonian. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. She is forcing herself to be more important than you on account of her living inside my body.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
If you can get over here and live inside my body, then maybe. I don't know.
Like a tauntaun?
Yeah.
Imagine a Tauntaun living and you still having to crawl inside of it.
I'll just install a zipper. Sounds a lot easier.
Oh, right. Welcome to everyone. Welcome back to Darkness and Dragons. We're a 5e actual play D&D game for mature audiences. And if this is your first time with us, welcome. The game actually happens. It's not all us talking about living inside each other. And if you want to chat with us, we're in the Twitch stream and we would love to talk to you and answer questions and such. But with that out of the way, let's do introductions and then find out what happened last week. So I am your Dungeon Master, Melissa, and with me is...
Me, Laura, and I play Verity / Ryan, the Azera rogue.
Me, Luna, and I play Brilia, our tiefling warlock.
Me, Bree, and I play Lenore, our Shadowkai cleric.
And me, Ian, I play Taabi, the Tabaxi Bard, with a fun accent every time. How about we find out what happened last week on Darkness and Dragons? So, the gang minus one cleric had a soggy arrival back on the material plane. Being placed directly into water, however, was a rough blessing as a magical hidden air bubble directly below was discovered. Within, a couple familiar faces belonging to Sapphire and now matured Taj were. A familiar catch-up game was played once more as Lenore made her way back to join her friends, yet she was interrupted by the Raven Queen herself, plucking Lenore directly from her interplanar travels. The reason? Her solemn duties must be continued, and after an 11-year absence, souls must be collected. Lenore was awarded one more week with her friends before returning to the Shadowfell on her own. Their discussions ceased, and Lenore was placed carefully at the village nearby of Stonebridge, where the Shady Bunch had what might be their final reunion for some time. Sapphire and Taj clued everyone in on the plan, now that everyone was together. And that was to have the two of them infiltrate a Vecna cult gathering in a neighborhood mine cave near to gain much needed intel. An invisible Taabi, Lenore, and Arsen, as well as an altered Verity, traveled behind the Tabaxi too as a safety precaution, but ended up being the ones to get noticed by an elven man standing guard. Over their heads, the crew was bailed out by... Is that what I said? That's what I said. Over their heads, the crew was bailed out by Brilia, who rushed in to make a means of escape for everyone. Taj and Sapphire remained inside, but Brilia's brother, Barlyre... whoa, I just deleted a lot of that. Okay, so it's Brilia's brother Barlyre came out. He is Vecna's replacement for Ariana, and he walked out. Yes. With no other choices, the shady bunch fled under the commotion as the commotion died down. When Brilia decided to tap into her dreams of her little brother, and that's where we are today.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was a shit show.
It was a shit show.
It was a shit
Maybe it went
show.
bad.
I was sitting here watching like
Bad is an understatement.
I
What
mean,
the?
on the plus
That was
side,
great.
you guys got an amulet of true sight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is another thing. I have this cool gaudy old necklace.
you do.
It is gaudy. Like, it's a great necklace, but it's not your style.
It's like a grandmother type necklace.
It's the
and
great. It's the great struggle, right? It's so useful, but it's so ugly.
I'd wear it, but under a shirt that covers it up or something.
All right, so you guys headed back out to the woods to have a nap and consider what to do next while you waited for Sapphire and Taj to make their way back to you. You found out that they are okay. They were just kind of like hiding out until morning. So we will see what happens when they get back. But before that, we need to see what's going on with Brilia, because Brilia was going to use Dream to spy on her brother.
To spy on my brother's dream because she's emotionally broken.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have to roll anything, right? You just get on in.
Assuming that he's asleep at the same time as me. Yeah.
You get on in there. All right, let's climb on into Bartlyre's dream. So the head of the cult of Vecna, Brilia's younger brother, is asleep and dreaming. And when you come into, I guess, enter, there's a bedroom. It's a very simple bedroom, laid with homemade sheets, like they're clearly patchworked. And everything around it is sort of foggy, like it's like almost as if a segment of a thought with like a kind of gray fog all around it. And you see a woman lying in the bed. And as you watch, she begins to wake up, and a familiar face enters with a tray of breakfast. And it's your brother bringing breakfast in bed to his someone special. He sits down on the edge of the bed, kisses her forehead, and you can sort of make out like the gentle talking that they're doing to each other. Nothing specific from this distance unless you want to get closer, but it's clearly that kind of early morning affection.
Brilia, who has decided to enter the dream not looking like herself. She just kind of looks like some random other tiefling right now. Just nondescript tiefling woman. Is just gonna stay put and watch the scene.
Okay. They kind of like lean together and kiss, and it's clearly very sweet. And she starts eating her food, and then all of a sudden it seems to shift. And you see that from behind you, a whole bunch of what look like rogues, thieves, something, bust into the dream. They start ransacking the room. And he stands there in shock, trying to protect her. And you watch as the assassins, thieves, try to slit both of their throats and leave. And you see Barlyre on the ground looking at this woman as the life leaves her eyes as he's bleeding all over the floor.
She is rushing to him. Fuck being subbed. Rushing to him, and it's a dream she can control. So
if there's any part of that you start interrupting.
Could she have fought the thieves?
Sure, you can. Is it going to be one of those, like, almost, like, you see what's happening, and you see that this is going badly. Like, you see the person coming at them with a knife. Is it like a cartoon thing where you, like, throw a fist, but they just disappear because you're all powerful in the dream?
I think she's going to... If she can be in between that, she's going to make the knife disappear from the thieves' hands. Like, take away the weaponry.
Okay.
I think that's what she's going to do.
The weapon disappears, and the person comes at her, and he tries to protect her. It doesn't seem like he's aware that you're separate from the rest of the things in this room. Like, it's just this sense of utter chaos at the moment.
Okay.
And though her neck is not slit, she, like, gasps, like, grabs at her chest. And she collapses. It seems like no matter what you do, like, you try a few different things, and no matter what you do, she still ends up on the floor, like, light fading from her eyes. It's almost like the dream is on repeat.
Okay.
Like in the way that someone who has trauma might relive their trauma.
I am going to do something. Oh, wait. He's gonna do it. Fuck. Okay. She's gonna change her appearance to her mother's, which Barlyre does not know what she looks like, but she feels like it feels adequate. And as the woman is laying on the floor, she is going to put her hand on her brother's shoulder and just comfort as he watches the scene.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground holding her hand, and like you can tell he's aware that you're there, but he's also not looking away from her even for a moment.
She will kneel down, put her hand on top of his, which is holding hers, and just look at him. I'm sorry.
Are you using your mother's voice?
Yeah, which he will not recognize, but yes.
Yeah. He, like, just lashes out, like, just, like, trying to get you off him. Like, he doesn't want anyone touching him or her. And he just crawls closer, like he's trying to pull her into his arms. And then, as you watch, it's like suddenly you're, like, jolted out of the dream. Like, as if he's no longer awake. Or asleep. So you wake up.
Brilia wakes up and is just gonna cry again. She's really broken, guys.
Is anybody else awake when Brilia suddenly... This feels like it's probably, like, what, midnight? You had to wait a little while to make sure he was asleep, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like...
She's just quietly crying and muttering to herself, I had no idea. Oh, no. Oh, this... You shouldn't have had to go through that again. And she's just crying. Just crying as all of this...
Oh, Taabi, are you petting her?
No, I'm trying to get unblurried. Some things can't be fixed.
I just feel Taabi just like doing the biscuits on me as I'm crying.
It's mindless because I'm still at this point. Has Taj and Sapphire come back yet? Or are we still waiting on them to come back?
Not till morning.
Okay, because I'm probably not able to sleep until they're back, so I'm probably just mindlessly just.
Yeah.
So Brilia suddenly comes to, sobbing. Taabi's making biscuits.
I'm not, I guess, conscious in a way, but I'm literally just mindlessly just zoned out completely.
Yeah. Brilia is gonna keep sobbing, and when she eventually calms, she is going to look up at the sky, knowing that the sun is not currently there. And just whisper yell, "What the fuck?" Just and like if they're in will that to just Taylor, like what
I was
the
gonna
fuck?
say, like, Taylor's just up there like, sorry, I was having a light brunch.
Just like she is. And then I assume that she's eventually gonna fall back asleep.
Yeah, does anyone want to say anything to Brilia as she screams at the sun?
That's not there.
I'm still awake. So I think at that point, once I actually hear like words, I'll, without like even making eye contact, just without hesitation, just go. It's probably tough to experience seeing a loved one like that. I don't know what you just experienced there, but nightmares are just nightmares. It's okay. Get some rest. And just don't even stop with the with the biscuits.
Seeing Taabi clearly out of it helps now that she's not absorbed in her own mess. Actually helps Brilia. She manages to get herself together, and she will sit next to Taabi and also just coexist there and just stay with him. She will eventually doze off again, probably sitting next to him, but you know.
Yep.
The attempt is there.
Tail goes over his shoulder, and I sit down like almost in a meditative seat. And I'm just like, we're all here for you. Always will be. No worries.
Thank you. Thank you. And she will also wrap her tail around his shoulder. And I assume that she's eventually just going to fall asleep sitting next to Taabi.
Tabby's gonna stay awake, so he'll deal with that in the next day.
Oof.
Aw, tail buddies. All right. I'm gonna say morning comes, and just as you are all beginning to wake up, whoever's on guard will notice someone approaching. The dogs are with you, so the dogs will be kind of the first to notice. And Sapphire and Taj appear, both looking...
Did I just disappear?
Yes!
Okay, because my thing just froze for a second. Did that just mess up everything?
Yes.
Yes, cool! Finally
Verity.
did it!
Apparently I'm Verity now. Thanks.
Cool.
I don't know, you don't seem suicidal enough.
I know, right?
You can try a little harder.
There's time.
Hey! Oh, yeah.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. She has enough drama now.
2 seconds, my lovelies. Who is who?
I'm Steve. That's sorry, Taabi. Taabi's his name.
Taabi?
Taabi or not Taabi? Is that the question?
Wait, Taabi's middle name is Steve? I didn't know that.
Steve. Molten Scoria.
That's the name the humans gave him when he his Kiraketian name.
I don't think we've ever really like went into depth of like Taabi's people name, like his tabaxi.
No, you guys have never asked that, but Taabi does have another name. Like Taabi is just the weird anglicized version of his name.
He's fine.
I mean, his name's Taabi the Tabaxi. Like, he has another name.
Simple stuff, no worries.
It's fine. Okay, I think everybody looks good again. Okay, so you all wake up. Taj and Sapphire are appearing.
I activate my Ion Stone, so it's going around my head.
Good. They both look a little peeved.
Yeah.
I just as they're walking up, I shake my head no, and I just go, yeah.
No.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Lenore.
So how did it go?
Didn't go great. Didn't go great.
Yeah. Do you think they knew we were there?
I don't know, Lenore. Do you think they knew? Do you think they knew?
I think they knew we were there. But you guys look good, so obviously they didn't realize that you were there. So that's a plus.
That's true. We're alive.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate turn of events, right? So, I mean, who would have seen that coming? Them, but not us.
No. Oh, you also did say that might happen.
Yeah. Right.
I love that everyone's just like, they got slapped and they're all just like, sorry.
I just like, I wasn't there for that. I just bailed them out.
Yeah, Brilia's like, I didn't do anything.
Yep.
You
I
did
didn't do anything.
You did lock them underground with your like weird orb of vomiting.
Like, they're fine. They would have survived it. They would have survived it. If I had seen them coming up, I would have dropped it. They would have been fine.
Did you get any information before you were caught?
To us, did we know we got a necklace?
A necklace.
It's a true sight. The guardian elf guy who was wearing this guardian necklace outside, who gave us a lot of shit, was wearing it. So, who would have thought that you would have told us that they could see us, and we would walk up as if they couldn't see us? Like,
I'm honestly shocked.
Taj like gives Sapphire a look, and she like pointedly doesn't look at him, and she says, "Well, at least they don't have it anymore. That should make things a little easier."
Yeah, I'm sure they only had one.
Not a total failure. There's no way to spin this when it sounds.
Celebrate that everyone's alive and got back safely. I think that's the main goal here, considering the events of last night. Things could have gone a lot worse.
On the plus side, it does seem like you've put a bit of fear into them. They become a bit confident. Now they seem to be a little bit concerned that someone has infiltrated them, which potentially puts us at risk, but also potentially means they're going to be a little bit more...
They're gonna ease their emotions now at this point. Everything's gonna be a little bit slower. Their actions are gonna hopefully, not be so iron fisty. Is that how it's kind of been lately?
Unless we freaked them out enough that they're gonna ramp things up.
So that means we do too.
With the escalation, I assume that someone's gonna make a mistake. Things don't happen quickly without mistakes.
I think that's going to be our good luck there. So a lot of the followers are normal people. They're not used to being secretive.
So why is everyone following them all of a sudden? Is it that they don't have a choice, or...?
It's also been a little...
No. I suppose to some people, the perspective is intriguing.
Like, no death kind of thing. Is that,
Yes.
As someone who's been alive for a very long time, it's overrated. Ask Verity.
Arsen just looks at you like, stop it.
Little slap on the shoulder. Stop.
Verity, stop it.
I'm just agreeing with her.
You don't have to agree with her anymore. You agree with me now.
Right.
That's some toxic behavior, Arsen.
You're the one who wants her to die, Lenore.
I mean, if she wants to.
Oh my god, you're such a mistake.
No one is going to be dying.
I'm not letting her die.
Anytime
I'm just letting her want to.
Well, you're gonna be gone in what, 6 days? And then I have to stay with... I love you.
Oh, you have to stay with your fiance. I'm so sorry.
I'm surprised you weren't pointing at me that time, but yeah.
And anyway, maybe you'll be able to come. We haven't established that yet.
We'll find out. What's the next plan of attack, Sapphire, Taj? That was a major fuck up, and I just don't know what your next step is. There's no way to really see at this point from our end.
Well, we can't really be seen in the town. But if you can get in there, talk to some people. I mean, most of the people who were at the meeting last night would live in the town.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get some information. Maybe you can find someone slipping up.
Is there an inn and all that type of stuff, like small village type stuff though?
Yeah, it's we'll say this is like maybe like a couple hundred people. It's not huge, but you know,
Okay.
it's got your basic essentials.
Gets the job done.
It gets the job done.
All right. That's not hard.
Okay.
The only reason we were expecting anyone with any power here is because their leader can, I don't know, teleport something. I don't know how he gets around as quickly as he does.
Yeah, it seems teleport would be, something he might be able to use. So you would just like us to go in and gather information?
We'll continue to the next location. We're hoping to infiltrate. Hopefully we'll be able to get more information there. But with your connections, it makes sense if you go to Lunaris.
Oof. I've never been. Vacation?
Yeah, Verity, what do you think about going home?
You remember what happened last time we did that, right? Didn't.
Yeah, you left Lunaris with an army.
Eventually. You're glossing over the rest of it, but okay. Yeah.
Just curious, how long will it take us to get there?
Couple weeks. Maybe a bit quicker if you get some horses.
Yeah, so I probably can't do that, right? Like, I have 6 days
6 days before what?
before I just have this work trip.
Trip.
You have a business?
A business trip?
I have like a small business commitment in 6 days.
Where?
Oh, I don't really know.
What are the details on this? You just have to do your job again? Like, aren't you kind of able to do that here? Without?
I think there's like some specific tasks that need to be hammered out before.
So you're
I
a
get to-
hitman.
Well, I don't always.
She's kind
kill
of
them.
always been a hitman.
You know,
Yeah.
I've never looked at it that way. That's pretty badass. I mean, badass to begin with, but that's, you know what? Notch up. Like, it's pretty high up the pole. That's all right. All right.
Think like Pulp Fiction when they read the Bible passage.
I don't like
It's
John
just
Travolta.
it's essentially me.
It's canon. Taabi doesn't like John Travolta.
So Sapphire seems a little unsure of this and just is like, I suppose that's to you then. If you... You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
I mean, I don't really know, so I can't tell you, so... I mean, if I told you I'd have to kill you, I'm joking. It's just a little hitman joke.
God's just really, really like staying quiet, apparently.
A little Raven Queen humor.
It's a little Shadowfell
Probably
humor
don't get
for you.
it. Okay.
All right.
So-
Well, here she rummages through her bag and she pulls out a stone and offers it to you. Taj is like looking at her like, "What the fuck, man?" But she hands it to Taabi, and it is a stone that will allow you guys to communicate.
Did you put the recording of the ocean on this? Because I think I can hear the ocean. It's a joke, because it's they shell you.
Taj just
Thank
looks
you.
at you with this complete blank face.
I think you've
Like-
heard me say that one before. I think.
Like you've disappointed me, not father.
It's bound to happen 11 years ago, and
With your
now
terrible dad jokes.
it's a living.
She says, "Stay in touch. We'll see if we can get any more information about the cult, but the only reason they've gotten as far as they've gotten is because Andrea's giving them space to grow. If you can find out more about what she's doing, and if she even knows the cult leader or the connection to Vecna."
Do you know the status of like the standing of the academy, like and their headmaster? Because they've remained not like neutral, but accommodating to those who are trying to get knowledge. So
I would say not to trust anyone from the academy.
that's rough. Damn. Good thing we don't owe them money anymore. You can't transfer debts like that.
Too soon, Taabi. Too soon.
It's a living.
Tabby.
He's like this.
I'm just like I'm just gonna go next to Verity and like hug her, like in case she starts bawling again.
This is the first time Abby's letting himself like put out any sort of grieving over the whole Ariane death, and he's just like,
Innocent.
like first
In
starts
the
standing
form
up.
of an inappropriate joke.
I feel like the name of this episode
Yeah.
has to be "It's a Living."
Should change-
Not my brother's girlfriend though.
Oh, wow.
Also too soon.
Yeah,
That's a while ago, huh?
that was not me in character. That was just Luna. That was Luna.
But it goes through Brilia's head, and now her and Verity are crying.
Yes, that is canon. I'm
You
fine
guys,
with that.
you guys don't even have your cart. How are you going to cry if there's no sad cart?
Oh, we'll find
We'll
places.
find places.
We'll find places.
Well, there's plenty of space. You know, right here.
We can cry here.
Lenore just doesn't get it. She's like, "Why is everyone crying about death?" Weird.
Perfectly natural. It's fine.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to ask Sapphire or Taj before they continue? They're going to go south. You guys will be going east.
Okay.
Anything you want to ask them before they go?
You gonna be safe?
Yeah, we've been safe for the last 10 years, right?
That's fair. If,
He's tougher than he looks.
Of course.
Taj does actually look pretty tough, so.
Yeah.
It's a big
I
boy
mean-
kitty now.
He's muscular. He's got like those good fuzzy pecs. That's not a pec, that's a bicep. He's got big fuzzy pecs too, though.
There's another thing that's really funny that makes me laugh every time. There's like a picture of this really like kind of chunky cat, but it's like its fat's distributed, so it looks like it's a power lifter. So it just that's not exactly what I was picturing, but that was like the first thing that popped in my mind. Pretty good. Well, I mean, you guys didn't have, I guess, the most stable past 10 years, so I could imagine that it's kind of a good way to toughen up, I guess, even though it's the worst way to get pushed into it. So glad to have you guys still on our side. I'm glad to be on your side, I guess. That's a better way to put it.
Sapphire gives you guys all a hug and goes to Taabi last. And as she's playing away, she says, "Don't fuck it up next time." And, like, slaps you on the shoulder.
I kind of laugh and say, "Don't make it so easy to fuck up next time."
She'll do, like, one of those, like...
And I'll just put my chin over it and put it down. Like, good job. I'm glad that you are alive. Be safe. Arm on shoulder, and I guess I turns like, were we gonna start walking away now, or is this gonna be like the next? What's the plan now, guys? As I turn away.
Taj is being kind of like neutral, like he'll nod, but he's not. He's like arms crossed, grumpy boy. And one of the puppies whimpers when Brilia starts leaving.
I'm gonna pet the puppy before it goes.
Oh, it does like the little sploot with the arms out.
The downward dog pose.
Yeah. Yeah.
The excited stretchy that they
do.
I don't care how much Taj is staring at me while I do this. I'm petting this dog until it has to leave.
Like everyone's like,
I do not care.
Roll a con save to see how many times you have to call your name before you leave.
Wait, really? Okay.
If any of the dogs come up to me, I'm just gonna kind of like push them down and like straighten my dress out.
Con save?
Like, arms left.
A con save or a con check?
Let's say check.
Check? Okay, that's only a 14.
Jesus. Yeah, I think somebody's gonna have to physically go and get Brilia.
I'll go get Brilia.
Okay. Brilia's like sobbing and hugging a puppy.
Put an arm around her.
I mean, these are like almost dead dogs at this point, aren't they?
Oh, they're older. They're just.
Did she say this because she's gonna keep crying again? She just.
Like they're firmly not puppies. Am I right? They're like 12-year-old dogs. Yeah. Which is pretty, like, they're geriatric dogs. Can it even jump on you?
Wow.
They're veterans. They're still last year before they retire. It's okay.
So you're dragged away. Lenore says that to Arsen. He looks at her and goes, "What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man?
I'm just saying.
Don't say that to them."
I doubt they'll be back for season 4, is what I'm getting at.
Neither will we, but I mean, hey.
Wow.
This is the final season.
We're gonna do like an epilogue, and Lenore is just gonna be like, "Okay, so here's what happened to the dead dogs."
I harvested all of their souls.
They're now ravens.
All their dog souls.
I love that game.
All dogs go to heaven.
All right.
All dogs go to Shadowfell.
You head towards the town over the bridge where you ran into Lenore. And I would love perception checks from y'all.
Of course, and I'm changing my appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Just
no tieflings.
Yeah, no tieflings. Human situation.
Who's wearing the necklace? Just so I know.
I was gonna hand it to Verity at the soonest point. So before we walk over there, I'll hand it to Verity.
Okay. Our son looks at it and he's like, "Ooh,
ooh."
Ooh.
21 perception for Brilia.
Ooh.
Tuck it in my shirt.
Good idea.
It has weird pointy bits. It makes your shirt fit weird.
Put it on backwards. Put it on backwards. Make it look like a choker.
11.
I also got a 21.
Okay. Verity?
12. Too busy being stabbed by this necklace.
Trying to figure out how to make it like not ruin your outfit. Brilia and Taabi, you hear the sound of a ruckus up ahead. You're not quite to the town yet. It looks like you're kind of on the outskirts of it. Taabi, you are very familiar with this sound. It's the sound of humans being angry about something they don't understand.
I just turn back and start walking the other way, and then I stop and like, nope. They're humans being ignorant that way. Do you want me to go and say something to them and be like, "Hey, you crazy kids"? Something.
Taabi, considering that it is humans being ignorant as usual, not as usual. Looks to Arsen.
No, you're right. We're garbage.
We might want to not send someone who is obviously a tabaxi.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm not obviously a tabaxi, he says, looking up.
Look at my cute button nose and my beautiful ears. Those are...
They are lovely, Taabi, but, remember where we're at?
Fair. Okay.
I can go. I'm pretty sure our son can go. Verity can pass as human. She's very convincing. And Lenore can as well, except for her ears, which her hair covers nicely.
Also,
just
the
stay over
weird
here.
grey skin, I can just be like, I don't go in the sun.
I'm just kind of dead today.
I could put some blush on.
It's cloudy right now. It's fine. Taabi, you could go invisible if you would like, unless you have another idea. I don't mean to corner you.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just go around around the back alley, I guess. So they're over there. Brilia, you can probably see them pretty
Yes,
easily.
I see them.
Yeah.
They're, just the picture of angry humans without the pitchforks this time. So...
That's true, they don't have pitchforks, but they do have fire.
So Verity, you'll love it.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
I'm gonna go around the back and go through some alleys so I can kind of still be around, but not like in view, but kind of around.
No. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yes.
That sounds perfect.
Cool.
Just
Yes,
be
yeah.
careful, please.
Yeah, I'll be casual about it. My thing's still spinning around my head.
Yeah, I also have like a stone spinning around my head now. We all just have little stones
Yeah.
or bumping into each other.
They're little spoons.
Plop.
They're buddies. They do like a nice little orbit if you're standing near someone else.
Yeah. Melissa, quick question. Would Brilia have had time to bake treats again in the morning? Because the last treats only last 24 hours.
Probably not this morning because they showed up really early.
Okay.
This is kind of like cultists heading home first thing in the morning kind of thing.
The
Let's just
treats
walk
that
with
you guys
cult shame.
distributed last night should be good until the same time last night. So just
Half
DM
a day.
Melissa leaving you a note. Okay, that sounds great. Unless anyone else has any other additions.
I just so you guys know, I do have one level of exhaustion because I did not sleep last night. So I am rolling with disadvantage, just so Melissa knows. So.
Tasty.
Yeah.
I could
delicious.
make us a delicious breakfast.
Just forget those humans.
Yeah,
honestly,
forget those humans causing chaos.
I'd rather have breakfast, honestly.
If
But...
they're mad, they'll probably let information slip.
How quickly are you guys making your way towards this chaos? Like, are you guys having this
I'm
whole
not moving
discussion?
at all.
We've
I'm
all
not
just
moving, we're standing
all slowed
still.
down in the street.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I offered them breakfast, maybe they wouldn't be as mad.
Oh, hangry.
Let's do another. Ooh. Yeah, another perception. Let's see who realizes this.
That they're hungry.
Oh shit, it might be our son.
Natural
13?
that'll be a 19.
10.
Oh, right, disadvantage.
1.
Just some sausage, I think, will really help.
Verity and Arsen both realize this at the same time. You, because you are royals, also get a bonus and realize that this is the sound of like one of those trap doors underneath like one of those hanging things.
A gallows?
Yeah.
Breakfast isn't gonna help.
So like you hear the trap door fall out and you hear that like sound of like the rope going taut.
Like a guillotine?
No, it's like for hanging somebody.
Yeah.
Really is being a stupid and going up, running up.
Yeah, grab the back of her shirt. Nope.
Get the dog, get the dog, get the dog.
Our son's running up too.
I'm just going.
I love a good hanging.
Does anyone bring copper?
No, I am running.
How about tomatoes? No. No, Arsen hears it and he says, shit, those are gallows. And he just like boots it.
I'm booting it behind our son.
I'm gonna go in the back roads again. All right.
Okay, I will follow. We don't hang people in Lunaris. That's disgusting. It's barbaric.
Well, I mean, this is
Quaint.
a shit small town in the middle of nowhere, so people do mob justice here.
Wow. Okay.
So you come upon a little clearing. It's just the side of the town, and looks like they do have like a gallows properly set up to be used. There is a man wearing a black cloak who is hanging, and there's a crowd of people like cheering and yelling, and there's clearly one guy who's sort of like the ringleader, shouting something about like, see if your god of death can save you this time, you know, and so on.
So they're hanging cult members.
Or at least the one they found.
Well,
Everyone stops like,
well,
I mean, this seems like a larger like moral debate of if we agree with corporal punishment or not.
You guys have...
Brilia doesn't. That's
you guys
the
have
thing.
3 minutes to decide what to do before he hangs.
I would like to get as far in front of the crowd as possible to potentially get up on the stage at the very last moment of the hanging.
oh my god.
Okay. Let's stealth it. Let's see how well you can blend in.
Oh fuck.
Or
Can it be deception?
Okay.
Oh, performance? Can it be deception? Please.
You're not saying anything to anyone. You can do performance or deception. Or sorry, performance or stealth.
I'll do performance. Fuck stealth.
You're like, woo, kill him, woo.
I'm not telling anyone I'm doing this. I'm just going. Because of one-track mind, I am sorry.
What'd you get?
I'm rolling. I'm scared. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rainbow Queer Dice. I appreciate you immensely. That will be a 22 performance.
Brilia just, like, gets up in that crowd, and she's just, like, right in there, and people are like, yeah, like, think she wants to get to the front to, like, you know, throw a tomato or something, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, Brilia's fucking gone. What do the rest of you do?
I feel like I'm just gonna, like, watch, I guess.
Lenore's like, how much do you think he'll bleed after this?
Yeah.
Laura,
you're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, okay.
I mean, I suppose if it looks like Brilia has a plan.
That's
like
it.
she looks like a woman on a mission. So
She does.
You know what? I mean,
okay.
Are you gonna help?
You don't know what the mission.
Are you gonna follow her? Like, are you going up with her?
I will get closer if she needs stabbing support, but that I mean.
Okay. So same thing, stealth or performance as you get to the front.
Yeah, that's gonna be stealth. Because I got a plus 12 to stealth, which is good because I rolled a 4. 16. What the like? I know.
No, that's fine.
Fucking worst rogue.
People are a little bit more like, what's this chick doing? But you're following Brilia, so that helps you out. You know, they're like, oh, okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna approach from the side since I'm coming up down like an alley from another road or something like that. I'm gonna walk up to so it definitely looks like they're hanging a cult member.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to one of the guys at the side or one of the people at the side, whoever's there, and I'm just gonna like walk over, cross my arms, and go, huh, like kind of audibly. What's going on here? I'm kind of passing through. Is that the hanging the cult member?
Are you you're still dressed or you're still a tabaxi, right? As far as they know.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, and he looks at you for a second and then like double takes and he's like, oh, yeah, you seen their type before?
It's hard not to at this point. I mean, they're everywhere. Can I roll deception? Because I really don't know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
I'm very tired at this point. Oh, fuck yeah. 17, 16? What the fuck? That is 24.
Yeah, he's completely convinced that you know what's going on. He's like, oh, we've been keeping an eye out for these damn vultures coming to our town, trying to change the way death works the way it works for a reason, damn it.
I agree. There's plenty of other deities that need access to these souls and all that fun stuff. I mean, I know people who are followers of the Raven Queen, and that's wild on its own too. But I mean, the death stuff, that's there's a natural order for a reason. And
Damn right. Damn right. Natural order. Kill him dead.
I'm going along with it at this point.
Yeah, he's completely convinced that you're game. So if there's anything you want to say to him, you can go for it, but
I'm gonna chat him up about like if he knows if anybody or has any ideas if anybody could be a cult member that they've been keeping their eye on, because I know that they're secretive.
Ugh, damn town's full of them. People sneaking out in the middle of the night. Managed to catch this one, but 3 more managed to escape. We'll make a show of them. We'll make them understand.
If you have any names or any people you need watched, let me know, because I know people all over the continent. So let me know.
He looks you over and seems a little like he takes a second to be like, all right, this guy's clearly a an adventurer, and he's like, will do, friend. Gabriel. Taabi's making a friend during the hanging.
Taabi says, Scoria. Call me Scoria.
Is that your legit name?
Maybe. Part of it.
Scoria, good to see ya.
If people start hearing that Taabi, one of those adventurers in the cult, knows who we are, so I mean, if they start hearing a different name, then they don't know it's me.
True. All right, so Lenore's hanging back and watching. Our son's trying to get some attention on him, but it's only working with the people near the back so far. He's not doing a great role right now. Brilia and Verity, you're probably 10 feet away from the man who's hanging. You can see his face going pale. Lips are all blue.
Brilia, is it loud enough in the crowd that I could potentially whisper to Verity without being overheard, or would that be a risk?
Oh, no. Like, they're all like, yeah! It's like a football game.
Okay. I think it's best to make sure this man has a reason to trust us when we ask him questions, and I think the best way to do that is if we save his life.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Do you have a plan? Because I think if we walk up there and try and take him down alive, we will be up on that platform next, so...
If you could... I think at the very last moment I'm going to go up there and teleport him away. So... I think that's the best plan?
I could light something on fire?
I think that would... To distract it? I feel like that would be... I feel like that would help.
Look, I got one move, but it's a good move.
Fire. The funny thing is, Brilia's list is also like half fire. So...
All right, so the plan is Brilia's gonna try to. So you're gonna have Verity do a fire distraction. Brilia's gonna run up and teleport away with him.
Yes, my goal is to basically. I just need to touch this man.
Okay.
So I need to be, whether it's just his foot or something, I need to have something to touch him so I can dimension door the heck. And he has to be willing, so my goal is to basically...
He's pretty willing to do anything that's not going to end with him hanging.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna, the goal is at the very last moment when the crowd is, when he's about to get hung, just like get on the stage and go.
Do you look different right now, right?
Yes, I am disguised right
thank
now.
fucking God, cool.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing this not disguised.
People already think I'm a demon.
Oh wait,
like
a devil, I guess.
Do I see you going up there?
Yeah, you I'm gonna say you definitely recognize like Brilia's movement enough that it doesn't really matter if she's Brilia. You know that's her.
Cool.
Also, Verity's right behind me and not disguised, I think, so.
I'm looking very confused.
Yep.
But in that way, we're like the only choice now is fire.
I wish I had ranged so I could, cut the rope and then you can just boop and both you disappear. But
and then
ranged.
That'd be great. Verity can cast rope on fire potentially and break it, but I don't think.
Get that fire.
I'll let Verity get that idea.
I'm gonna be totally honest, guys. These are like level 1 villagers. If you want to just nuke them, you could do that too.
No.
Wait, we're not gonna.
If we catch the stage on fire after I've disappeared, they'll put it out.
Aren't these guys on our side?
Real quick before
the cat information.
I'm guessing this isn't the biggest crowd since it's not the biggest village, so I'm guessing we're within 60 feet of each other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate that.
Maybe a little over a dozen people.
Cool. I'm gonna activate that telepathy thing since it's whatever it's called, so we can all talk to each other through our brains.
Do we really want to piss off? Oh, I don't know. You can hear me yet. Go for it.
I just activate and say, so if you're gonna take them, because I see you approaching them, I like your idea there. Where are you going? Where are you gonna take them?
Can I make a perception check, Melissa, to find like a dark alley a good hiding spot that would be within how far does this go? 500 feet that I can see.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the woods are right there, so you can
I'm going to the woods.
Yeah, pick an area kind of.
I'll go into the woods.
Yeah.
Into the woods. Yeah, going into the woods. That was so beautiful.
That's
why I don't play hard.
Yeah, I'll go into the woods.
I hum that.
Do you hum it in your head?
In all our brains. Do we want to piss off these people? Aren't these guys our allies? The anti-cult people?
I'm hoping they're going to assume that another cultist bailed him out. I agree, but I think it's good that we are able to speak to a cultist who is indebted to us. So...
And so we'll take him real quick, ask him questions, and then we'll kill him. Yes. Is that the idea?
We kill him, definitely. Or do we bring him back here and then
and then rehang him?
All right.
Sorry. Did you miss this?
Time is running out.
Ask them?
Time is running out.
If we can talk to him?
Go get him.
Oh, I guess get him.
I'm going to go get him. We'll talk about this when we have him.
I turn and look at Lenore and I make eye contact and I say in my head, "Let's go over to the forest. Come over to me and I'll bring us both there."
So he just rolled a natural 1 on his con save. So as you're running towards him, Brilia, you hear his neck snap.
I'm still teleporting to the woods. Teleport to the woods. Mm-hmm. Cast Revivify on him when I get there.
Okay, so Brilia.
You're gonna lose a diamond on this dude?
Look, y'all!
There's so many cultists. I'm sure we can find another one.
Okay,
so Brilia was hesitant when she said we're gonna murder him. You guys didn't pick up on it, but she was very vague.
We're gonna kill him afterwards anyway.
So Brilia lunges forward and teleports away with the corpse.
Oh, wow. We're just fucking everything up this week, aren't we?
Are you gonna go burn something to distract?
Yep. I'm gonna look around for an important building. I don't know. What's like something that somebody... Well, because if it's like a tree on fire, people are like, oh, it's a tree on fire.
There's a church.
Yeah, let's burn that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm gonna use...
I rolled a how bad is the building nearby check.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm not gonna use control flame. I'm gonna keep it small, not a whole lot of damage. Look, it'll be fine. And then I'm gonna scream, "The church is on fire!" And hopefully everyone will panic and run towards the church.
Brody, you can't burn down churches. It's really bad.
What are we, a black
burn
metal
it down.
band?
Don't be a church of Paler. Don't be a church of Paler.
I singed it a little bit.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything when they see this chaos begin?
I'm just gonna walk like completely normally to the woods.
Oh my God.
I just imagine you like one of those like weird casual sachets, like doop doop doop.
Just like, okay, exasperated walk to the woods.
Taabi's new best friend is like, holy fucking shit!
We need water, don't we?
Come on!
Is
He grabs your
Yep.
arm and pulls you towards town.
I'll just run with him. I'm not gonna hesitate. Like,
Okay.
you guys can handle this.
Taabi goes to put out the fire.
Once it's out, I know where to go. So that's a.
Arsen's gonna come over to Verity's arm, and he grabs her and starts to pull you towards wood, and he says, why is it always fire?
Works. Did you not see how well that worked?
Verity, come on,
Everyone was
Verity!
over there.
And he drags you off into the woods. To
I
where
mean,
Brilia is.
once it stops working, I guess she'll stop using it.
Don't help. You're only encouraging me.
We'll get rid of Lenore. That'll solve the problem. No, I'm kidding. So, Lenore, Arsen, and Verity arrive in the woods at the area where Brilia has brought the man. You have the rope with you.
Taking off that damn rope.
Yep. And you guys all sort of realize, like, oh yeah, he did.
Has he done any death saves yet? Can we heal him
Yeah.
before needing to use Revivify?
Or does it
He
true?
did. He failed his last death save. That was his
He
neck
failed,
breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Lenore probably recognizes the spell.
Why are we doing this?
What do you mean? What's she doing?
Oh, she's gonna resurrect him.
Great.
What?
It costs a whole diamond.
Is that a lot?
Yes, Arsen, you rich fuck. It's a lot.
I just imagine Brilia taking that collar that we got made and taking a single diamond out of it and then puts it back in her pocket.
I thought human life had value. I'm learning.
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly, Arsen, as I am like literally
Thanks, B.
casting the spell.
Thanks,
But aren't
Bee.
we going to just... Aren't we just gonna murder him in a minute?
Look, if people are desperate enough to ally themselves with Vecna, there's a reason for it, and these are hurt people.
This isn't therapy, Brilia. We're exterminating a cult. We can't do this with every one of them.
Well, I'm going to do it with this
No.
one. And then she's just like casting the spell.
Yeah, I feel like this is super, like, after seeing your brother, like, you can't.
Yep, I can't.
You
Like,
can't
there's no
resist it.
convincing her. Yep.
Ugh. Well, I'm just gonna kill him in a minute anyway. I say
I'm just
before
staring
he
at
wakes
Lenore.
up.
Lenore's just getting out the good old blood paintbrush. Alright. You cast Revivify, and as you cast the spell, it feels weird. It's really not what this spell is. You let it continue?
I've never cast this spell before, so yeah. I've never cast it before.
It feels strange. It's real strange.
I don't know what it's supposed to feel like.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can identify that this is wrong?
In a moment, yes. You will have a good thing to Arcana on. So you cast it. It's basically like all necromancy spells sort of have a feel to them, like a reaching through the veil kind of feeling. And it doesn't feel like there is a veil per se. It's just kind of like, yeah. So you do it, and the guy is still dead when you're finished. Like, he's not breathing. His heart is not beating. And as you watch him, there's like this clouded, multicolored version of him that just kind of starts like almost like strobing in and out of existence. And it seems sentient.
Yeah, let's resurrect the dude from the death cult.
Lenore, you've been soul bonded for me. You know this was an emotionally charged decision.
Lenore, if you would like to do an Arcana on this weird shuddering thing.
Could I also do one now that I realize this my understanding of this is not supposed to how it's worked?
Sure. I don't know if Verity has an Arcana thing, if she can help somebody. Or if you guys want to help each other.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. So, because you're the one who was, like, kind of casting Brilia, you get a little bit of a negative, so you and Lenore end up being about as aware at the same time. That a ghost. That's just a ghost now.
I'm looking towards Lenore. I don't think that was supposed to be what happens.
I mean, yeah. Don't think so. Think that was bad. I'm not going to say I told you so, because look, I made some mistakes yesterday, but do you think he still wants to talk to you?
I'm just going to turn to him.
He looks at you, like he looks at the group of you, and he seems terrified. Like I said, it's almost like he's passing from one place to another, and you're only seeing the moments when he's passing between the two times, or the two worlds.
I'm gonna look at him. Sorry I didn't quite get to you in time there. Hi?
Awesome. I need to turn off for 2 seconds, so if you guys want to figure out what the heck you're going to say and do to this ghost, he kind of needs a body to be able to communicate.
Hope you guys have silvered weapons once he starts getting angry at you.
Yeah, I'd love to know what I know about ghosts. Because I figure it would be a bit because of, Shadowfell and everything.
I would think so too.
Can I play DM, guest DM for a second for you guys?
Yes.
Cool. So I feel like Lenore would be able to roll a Arcana or just a straight up intelligence with advantage at that point. Or if I would just honestly award that to you. History is fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost
let's not do history. Let's do Arcana. Yeah. So that would have been really good. Had you been advantage? Actually my not with advantage. I could roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Without advantage, it would be 19, and still that. So if Melissa does ask me for an Arcana check about what I know about ghosts, can I take my 19?
I would think so.
I would think so.
What do you think, chat? Am I allowed to keep my 19?
Gabby's pretty reliable with keeping track of that
stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. Gabby got us. Are we, body? He needs a body, apparently.
Where are we going to get a body?
Well,
no, just leave it.
Brilia was really excited to talk to them.
No. Let's fuck
Should
off.
I make a roll now to see how illogical she's being and if she's going to do this?
That just sounds petty.
Can I just put her in a bottle? Can I put him in a bottle?
Like a genie, yeah.
I'll just try to suck him up and put him in a bottle. I'll get a giant straw. And go.
Now, I will say now that he's a ghost, Brilia is definitely down for re-killing him again.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping you guys had something silver.
What if we just heal him?
I don't think... I'm pretty sure there's no flesh to heal Lenore.
Healing on undead, I think, generally being divine stuff is reverse, unless it's one of
That's what I mean. If we just try to heal him, will he die?
I hope so.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, goodness.
I like to think we're saying all of this right in front of the ghost, Danny.
I do have a human who might have intel on other cult members, so this is kind of metagaming, but Melissa's not here. Harry.
All the secrets.
Feel free to fuck this guy up. Straight up.
Well, I thought we should do that to start with. I rolled a 19 on what I know about ghosts.
Ghost Arcana and Ghost History.
Ooh, Ghost Arcana.
Being from the Shadowfell.
That makes sense.
I'm guessing half my friends are ghosts.
My first boyfriend was a ghost.
Yeah.
Sure. Shall I just ramble a bit, or do you want to ask a specific question?
I just want to recall what I know about them. Like, can I put this dude in a bottle? Do they have to be in a? If I heal him, will he die?
Okay, things you know about ghosts.
No to all of that.
Ghosts are probably one of the reasons this guy is freaking out, is that ghosts are aware of multiple planes of existence at the same time. So what's probably happening is he's, like, flipping between the ethereal and the material plane, like, because he doesn't know what he's doing. Normally this would not be something that happened to everybody, but it seems like maybe, you know, what with death being how it is now, there's probably a lot more ghosts around towns. You know that
Do I know now, would he be, like, if I was to banish him, would he not belong here?
Ooh, good question.
Does he not belong here anymore? Mm-hmm. Could I be like, be gone, foul beast?
Would channel divinity destroy undead work?
So he doesn't not belong here. Like, he's between existences. I don't know what would happen if you tried to banish him specifically. We'd probably just roll to see which one he ended up on, because both are natural for him. As far, like, if you could, like, banish him, like, or no, sorry, if you could, like banish dead or whatever it's called with someone.
You could channel divinity to destroy undead.
Yes.
But I don't know.
Yeah, that would work on him. So you can just, like, basically say, like, if it did something to kind of, like, deal with undead, that would work on him. He can take over bodies. He can attack people. He's pretty powerful now, actually. He's a lot more powerful than he was as a human.
Great. I know which stats are happening. I live in fear now.
I'm gonna channel divinity and try and harvest his soul.
Okay.
Just be like, no, you get in here now. And okay. I'm gonna try and put him in. Can I put him in, like, one of the empty tubes, or, like, a tube that's, like, one of the memory bottles, you know?
Is that what channel divinity does?
Look, it's D&D, man. It's up to you what it does.
All right, so he sees you going through all of this stuff and planning on what you're going to do to him. And he is aware of what you guys are talking about. So he's going to try to do a thing, because he's scared.
Sorry, what I actually am going to do is called Turn Undead, just to clarify.
What's it going to do to him?
So I will present my holy symbol, speak a prayer, and each undead that I can see within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, then it's turned for 1 minute.
Unless the CR is less than 2, then it just gets destroyed.
It's not destroy undead, it's turn undead.
And what's
at 11th level it upgrades, so if the CR is less than...
That's okay. He's not, I don't think. So I think you're good.
And then it must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. Blah, blah, blah. It can't take reactions, and for its action, it can only use the dash to try and escape.
Okay. Awesome. So it sees you preparing to do that, and it kind of freaks out a little bit, and you see it charge at Arsen.
Oh no.
And it possesses him.
Brilia! How does it do that?
It's a skill it has. It has
a skill. I know which stat block is happening, and I hate it.
You haven't cast the spell yet. When you cast it, it will work. But as he enters Arsen's body, you see, like, a very unfamiliar look in his eyes, and there's, like, a weird, flowy, kind of, like, colored effect to it. And he says, please don't.
Oh, what are you doing? Who are you? Get out of here. We're trying to help you, and now you're all possessive.
I didn't know what else to do. You were gonna banish me.
No, I was just gonna make you run away.
I don't know what that difference is.
Well,
this is why I wanted
I
to talk to him, although this
Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh,
yeah,
that's my body. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm dead.
I'm gonna lift his dead hand up and drop it on the ground.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're pretty dead.
He
Pretty dead.
goes down and like puts his hands on himself and he's like,
In Arsen's body.
why am I dead?
Because you got
you were
hung for
hanged?
being in a nasty cult.
Lots of people are in cults. Cults is just another word for a church. I didn't do anything.
My dude, and I'm just gonna like, it's Arsen looking.
He looks up and he's got like a wobbly chin. Like, is there...
I'm sorry I couldn't get to you in time. I was planning to talk to you, not dead, if that makes you feel any better.
Oh my god, look at me!
You know,
I'm sorry. What did you think was going to happen when you joined a death cult?
I didn't want to die, hence the point.
But isn't the whole idea that everything's undead?
Well, I didn't want to be a ghost.
oh, look where that got you. This
Yeah.
is what Vecna means by not dying. Now you're stuck as a ghost unless you let Lenore help you with that.
Oh no. He starts like pacing back and forth through the woods. I think at this point, Taabi, you're going to show up, having put out the fire, and you just see Arsen like wringing his hands, just being like, oh no.
How did you guys? What is the body? What happened? What's
He's
happening?
possessed. He's possessed. We're working on it. Just come over here, and I'm just gonna try to like lead him back to us. Just like
He's like, and he lets you lead him back.
I'm just gonna sit him down like a small child.
He just keeps looking at his own dead body, like, oh.
See, this is what what happens when you ally yourself with Vecna. When he said he didn't want to let people die, it was more like undead can just exist. Did you have fun for those 5 minutes as a ghost?
You don't need to be so condescending. He lives his own life.
I mean, this guy's pretty ripped, I guess. He like lifts up his shirt.
You cannot stay there. And I'm just gonna glare at him
You
like,
cannot stay there.
Well,
Do you have any useful information?
I don't know. Who are you?
People that can either kill you or let you go be a ghost and possess some other people.
How can you even kill
Who
me?
are you?
Clearly, I didn't die the first time.
Oh, because I'm... It's the kind of my deal.
yeah. Also, considering your position, I would just, just talk. Seems like a good idea.
Fine. You won't banish me?
Like right now? Oh, I won't banish you. No, I won't banish
No,
you.
or any of those mean things. Just let me hang out here as a ghost. I bet it's cool. I just need some time to get used to it.
I don't think we
Oh.
can do that.
It's fine. I'll let him go.
I'll do it.
Don't be so hasty. Don't be so hasty. As long as you don't do anything evil, like possessing other people and trying to kill other people, using, let's say we find out you possess somebody in the town and have them join the cult for you, that's a punishable offense. We will hunt you down. Also, hi, I'm a part of the group. I just came back from a fire. Church fire of everything. Crazy how that happens.
Oh my god, the church is on fire?
No, it's put out. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh man, my brother works there.
Who's your brother?
Oh, it's definitely the guy you were talking to earlier. No, it's not. It's not. He didn't burn his own
Why
brother.
was he so enthusiastic to kill his own brother?
He didn't burn his own brother.
Uh-huh.
But
So I think what we all, the only thing we need to know is how do we find the people higher up who are like organizing this stuff?
well, you just need to have an introduction. You know, like it's all word of mouth. You know, so and so tells so and so, and you know, if somebody down the line is, you know, like somebody betrays someone that never went under them, they get.
Well, you're already dead, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, I didn't invite anyone yet,
undead.
so
Why
it's a
would
multi-level
you
marketing
be a
scheme.
part of that?
Mhm.
When if someone above you messes up, you'd be dead. You did not think that through, my friend.
Well, but I mean, they said it was really cool, and I didn't want to die.
Well, you died a lot earlier than you would have because of joining the cult.
It's because I don't... I have asthma.
Downtown wanted to kill you.
I had asthma, so I couldn't run as fast.
And you wouldn't have had
you
to
can't
run.
use asthma as an excuse to join a death cult. Now tell me what you know.
Okay, fine. Jeez, she's not very nice. And
No.
he ducks behind Verity,
just
who he
responded
seems
to-
to have decided is the nice one.
Question though, before anything, do you know any spells that can cure asthma?
No, if I did, I would use them.
Okay.
I think Expedious Retreat works pretty well.
It's just an inhaler.
It's an inhaler. Now I feel like I need to homebrew the item.
That is an amazing homebrewed item, an asthma inhaler that gives you the benefit of Expedious Retreat. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
That's good.
amazing.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Should we get
I don't
names?
know.
Let's
What
get some
should you-
names.
What
Who?
do we need to know?
I get the stone that's in my backpack and start using it just so it can be heard. Tell us any names of people in town or that you know of who are a part of the cult. A way to get to Barlyre, because that's pretty important too. And if there's another meeting that you know of.
Wait. You think I know where the big the big boss is?
Can never
Who's
be too
above
sure.
you? Let's start there.
Was it the elegant guy with the bad necklace? Because I killed him. Well, I didn't kill him, but
The guy with the bad necklace.
he was an elfin man. Kind of strong, knew how to throw a mean punch. Was that
Janik? Did you kill Janik?
Yeah, he
He
tried
almost
to kill
killed
us.
us.
Maybe he's a ghost too.
But
No, he's dead.
Maybe he's a ghost. How would
Nope,
you
he's-
know?
He's not.
Because we can see you, you fool.
Hey, don't be so rude.
Why would you?
In my head, I no, it fucking deactivated. It's like, and I whisper over it. You don't want to make him turn into an evil ghost.
I'm playing good cop, bad cop. It's your responsibility to be the good cop.
I don't want to be a cop. Fuck that. Well, this is bad cop and somebody unaffiliated.
Worst cop.
An unaffiliated cop.
So
Bad cop
who's
and
above
therapist.
you? Let's start with that. Who invited you?
Megla?
Okay. In town, can we get a description then?
She's a redhead. She has curly hair. She's pretty.
Is it the collarbone thing?
He's not me, Ian.
Are you sure?
You sure about that?
Some parts trickle. Who knows?
Okay, and do you know who invited her? And I'm really just gonna keep going up the line until he can't reach anymore.
He doesn't know very much. The more you talk to him, it's pretty clear he's only been in the cult maybe a few months, and clearly there's a whole culture of cover your face, don't get seen, kind of thing.
I'm gonna cast this spell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna destroy this dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
He
good.
has to make a saving throw.
I'm just gonna so you wait until you get all the information. Brilia pauses for 3 seconds, and you're just like,
Yeah.
all right, what's he got to save against?
My spell DC, which is wisdom, I believe. Yeah. And it's not very high. 14.
Oh, the save is 14?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
Is he a challenge rating 2 or below?
No.
Well, he just runs away then.
Cool. So, you terrify him. He jumps out of Arsen's body, who gives one of those big gasps. And He flickers off into the tree line.
Fuck off! Don't possess anyone, and if you do, I'll murder you for real. I say that very intimidatingly.
I speak into the stone that Sapphire gave me, and I say, "All right, that's someone in Stonebridge to keep a note of. Taabi out."
So that was weird, Arsen says.
Do you feel violated or like a hollow now inside, or like you're missing something, like a forgotten?
Kind of attracted to that big busted lady in town?
No, I'm my own big busted lady. Ass slap. No, I'm kidding.
That was me.
I said, I know we're getting closer, but I wouldn't call me your big busted lady. Inappropriate.
He was talking about me.
Arsen's just like, no, I heard all of that. Like, I was there. It was just sort of like when Atlas just kind of rambles and you just kind of zone out.
Fair.
I feel the need to apologize. I was expecting a little bit more of a result. Yeah.
Look, it's fine.
The information you did get, so you have kind of the next person up. You also got a little bit more information about like what the pitch is, I guess, that they give. So, yeah. Sapphire says through the stone, because that's what you're doing, right, Taabi? Is he gone?
Now, yeah, we couldn't do it. We turned the man into a ghost.
Well, I mean, that's not hard to do nowadays.
Do to us.
Yeah. It was expensive.
So when
a whole collar, and I pull up like the single diamond that's out of a whole ass collar that we have.
We're probably going to die a lot.
So
I hope not. Okay.
So Sapphire, when someone dies, anybody, do they die for real, or like is something like a ghost made now, or is that just anytime you try to bring them back?
Well, I mean, it sounded pretty all together, so that's lucky.
It took over Arsen, so.
yeah, but they're not always they're not always totally there anymore.
Yeah, right.
But it's just kind of random. Sometimes it's just like a ghoul or a ghast, or sometimes something gets possessed in the city. Like it's just. But you actually saw him?
I walked in because Verity made a church go on fire. Magic.
Verity.
And... Hold on, let me put it on speaker.
Does she? Verity, you can't burn churches. Does she look ashamed?
It was a distraction.
Taabi, does she look ashamed?
It was a successful distraction.
She looks a little proud, honestly.
A very successful distraction.
Verity.
Yes?
Why did you have to burn a church?
To make a very successful distraction for Brilia, so that Brilia didn't get hurt.
I think the strongest person... Didn't you already kill the strongest person in that town?
Oh, he was being hanged, so we tried to take him from the gallows so we can be like, hey, we saved you, give us information, but we were too late, apparently.
Well, I guess you, I don't know, probably made him a bit more together. Like I said, they're usually not quite that logical.
I think we made him worse. I think it was worse. I think we did worse things.
No, he's just like, I'm a ghost! Yeah! Look at me fucking float!
Maybe we made him feel like he can do good now, because I feel like being like, oh, I can't die in this cult, and that's sweet, but now I'm a ghost. I can do ghost things? Do it for good. And I'm looking around to see if I can see the ghost in the distance, and oh well.
Nah, he's gone, it's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one person to look for is that red-haired lady. She's somewhere in town.
Yeah.
They're nice collarbones.
Yeah, she's. You heard the description, so. I'm actually glad you were able to pick up. It's not been that long since. How's your trip going, eh?
It's pretty good. We're having some squirrel stew. How are you?
Oh, hungry now.
Oh, there's a pretty good tavern actually.
Ooh. Well, I look at everybody. What else do we need to do around? Should we make our way down to Lunaris?
Yeah.
We
If
might just
Verity
go.
would like that, I don't want to force her.
Arsen, like... No, I don't want to.
I'm just looking at Verity like, I don't want to.
There's Pegasi there.
How long did this whole thing take?
And I'm just hugging Verity as she starts to
Lenore, you probably have one more, like, night. Like, maybe, 6 or 8 hours left.
Oh, wow. I thought yep, okay. You go take a pregnant pee and you come back and you lose,
you lose
6 days.
Oh, shit, you're right. Sorry, it was 6 days. I lied. Sorry, I forgot I thought it was a day for some reason. You're right. You're good.
I was like, wow.
You got 8
Lenore,
hours.
really?
You got 8 hours and 6 days. You're right.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I was
it didn't take that long.
Did we just try?
I just had GM brain. It's fine.
So I have 5 days left.
6 days and 8 hours.
Well, we could always head to a new town and find someone, because apparently we got...
Are we trying to gather intel?
At least here, so we can give Sapphire some stuff. And I
could always pretend to try to join the cult. One of us could.
No fucking
I don't
way.
know.
I'm not doing that shit.
Brilia is the worst fucking choice for that.
That
Somebody
really
go
is
undercover.
True.
Yeah, you can tell Brilia is like really not thinking straight at all.
I could go undercover. I could be a cultist. I wouldn't let my brother manipulate my feelings at all.
I mean, I don't really like people. I could probably go try to join the cult.
Yeah.
Verity and I would probably be the best, although they did see us murder someone, didn't they?
Yeah.
They probably know, but
Well, Verity could go. She could change her appearance.
There is a, somewhat bigger town probably 5 days from here. That might be a better place to go and get some more information. Not so much on the brink. And it is towards your destination.
And the more we're on the road, the less we're going to run into more cultists who can update Vecna and how we're... I mean, Vecna probably already knows at this point, but I mean, hey.
XOXO, Vecna.
Alright, well, let's go there, and then maybe these new ones won't know that we tried to kill them in the last town.
Yeah.
How would they know?
Exactly.
How would they know?
Everyone that we saw, we killed, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, nobody else knows what you guys look like, so.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, let's go to that town and we'll casually join the death cult.
I was in the cave at one point, so they know a Tabaxi was there.
So that might mean that they didn't know you weren't a member, right? You could have just been a new recruit.
Well, yeah, potential. Who knows? And they could have been told, "Oh, there's a Tabaxi there. It's probably Taabi."
It's probably Taabi, the Tabaxi.
Don't call me Taabi, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go back to your old cover names.
To call you.
My family actually, that's not my birth name, so.
What's your birth name?
If anybody tries to ask for Taabi, I'm not Taabi. I'm. You call me Scoria. Score's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last person to call me that was my mother, so it's been a while.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
And
And Sapphire and Opal will know it's me at this point too. So
it's like 30 episodes of traveling with Taabi, and you're like, oh.
It's come up in passing before.
You can see Brilia looks real guilty right now. She's just like.
What do you?
Well, I don't know. Verity used to be Ryan, so.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, weird.
Everyone can just be called whatever they want, as far as
And
I'm
I'll send
concerned.
Falcon for a while.
And Cost lied about her whole backstory.
Well, Cost is still Cost, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is her name actually Cos or is it Cass?
I think originally it was Cass, and now it's Koss.
So she's changed. Look, everyone's changing their names.
I know. Our son used to be the
Right.
Falcon, and now he's the Silver Falcon.
That
does sound better.
I'm gonna start calling him the Pigeon.
You always called him the Pigeon.
Yeah, more though.
Okay, so should we go to this town?
All right.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
You guys pack up your things and you head toward the town, hoping that you'll be able to get some horses and some other quicker means of transportation once you get there. It's pretty uninteresting trip overall as you guys head towards Walden. The rest of the party will notice that Verity and Arsen are like sitting, like walking together and like whispering about stuff a lot, and then they like look at you guys and then they go back to it.
Fair.
Everyone's just like, fair. Yeah, all right.
That's fair. They're a couple. Brilia's low-key jealous right now.
Oh, Brills. All right.
Shit.
Going to Walden, you said, just to make double sure.
To Walden.
Too well then.
So
Lenore has is getting like a quill and ink out, and she has like tallies on her arms of the amount of days that have passed and how long she has left.
actually, you go to do that, and you can still do that as well. But the feather that was on your head, the next time you pick it up, some of the I don't know, the little bits of the feather have fallen off. Like it's a countdown.
Uh-huh.
Do.
Yeah.
I'll use that as the quill.
Oh, whoa. Nice.
God.
Like,
So yeah, you guys see.
I'll kind of
Lenore.
pull it out every now and then and like look at it and be like, it's fine. Just hardcore denial.
Hardcore. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a little countdown. It's still good.
All right, so let's make sure we're laying low as we're going through here, because I still think that the entire cult's at least gonna have some sort of idea of who we are. So.
Brilia is changing her disguises like every hour. She's just re-upping since she can do it unlimitedly.
Just like trying out all the bodies.
Yep.
Ooh, I like this one, but maybe if I was just an inch taller.
Yep.
No.
You see her just kind of like slowly, like every hour she'll like change into a new body or change one slightly. He's trying them out.
All right, and you guys arrive at Walden. Actually, just a little time after lunch one day. Laura, you and Arsen have a plan. Is there anything you want to do to put this plan into action?
I think everything. We got everything handled, right?
He's gonna go get the last things, and then he's gonna leave them for you. So
Okay.
you guys go, and Arsen says, "I'll meet you in a little bit. I'm just gonna go get some stuff," and he heads off. And you guys have some time at the inn to shower up and get some food.
How's my feather? Have I
It's-
got 1 day left?
Ish, yeah.
Okay.
I wish there was a group shower in this one.
I know it doesn't even have
Yeah,
one big bed.
We are
Is
quite
there like
spoiled.
a river nearby or I don't know.
Nobody showers alone anymore.
It's a comfort
It feels
thing.
weird now.
Oh.
I can press the digitation, all of us, like one after another. That's
I can
similar.
do that too, and we're just both
That
prestidigitating
doesn't
people.
feel
Your
good.
fault.
It doesn't feel clean.
It's not the same. It's not.
Yeah.
Still oily. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Verity, you seem very like less. You haven't talked about wanting to die for a few days. That's nice.
I hadn't noticed. I suppose. Would you like me to talk more about wanting to die?
I'm enjoying it.
Throw some more in if you're missing it.
I'm enjoying you. I guess what I'm trying to say is you seem happy. Is that accurate?
Yeah. What's not to be happy about, other than you going on your stupid
It's like a quick
mission.
just a business trip. Yeah,
Business
that's fine.
trip.
What? Yeah. Well, it's nice to see like you and Arsen kind of, not bickering and just enjoying each other's company, and it's lovely. How's it going? How does it feel after 11 years, which is actually only like 5 minutes, to have a stable relationship?
No, it's weird. It's weird, but it's nice.
I'm really happy for you. I'm glad. And he's less awful than usual, which is nice.
Yeah, do you seem to be getting on well?
I mean, I wouldn't say I like him, but I probably wouldn't say that I don't.
You like him a little bit, though.
I mean, don't tell him.
No, of course not. I wouldn't. That stays between me and you.
Of course. I'm happy for you, and I'm glad that you're allowing yourself to feel happiness occasionally in between the death wishes.
Yeah, sometimes. Look, this is not a new Sapphire Verity. Look, I'm still very much
burning things, which is
burning
great.
things, right? See? Yeah. It's just, some things are looking up.
Amazing. Well, let's drink to that.
Yes. Agreed.
Where do we find wine?
Yeah. Or something harder.
We look for wine or something harder.
Yeah. We can go out, I suppose, to a pub.
There's always a pub in town.
Yeah.
Can we find a pub or a tavern or something?
Weren't we currently at it? Or we were currently at an inn that has a tavern, right?
We'll go downstairs and drink. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's go downstairs and drink then.
Team, drink, alcohol.
Everybody loves a good drink.
I'm drinking out of a big jar full of berries. And like, this has been in my backpack for 11 years, apparently. So, I mean...
It's still pretty good.
It needs a lot more sugar.
Really is drinking water.
That's a good idea. Water. I'm gonna sleep. I'm very tired.
Well, I'm drinking.
Me too.
Yeah.
We get drunk.
So Arsen shows up after a while. He's got a few bags, and he hands one over to Verity and then sits down and orders an ale. And he says, Lenore, I can't believe you're really leaving. Through all these years of looking for your ass.
Yeah.
You're just going to disappear on me.
Well, just for this 1 week business trip, obviously. Or just this short business trip.
Yeah, right. With the god of, death. Normal.
Yeah. It hasn't been the worst last 18 months.
I'm just saying that if you'd known, it would have been helpful not to spend, 10 years of my life looking for you. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, if we're being realistic, you weren't looking for me.
You're right. It was Taabi. It was always Taabi.
From upstairs, Taabi goes, yeah!
I'm glad you found us.
Oh, well, don't get yourself killed on whatever mission you're on.
Well, technically I'm already dead, so...
Wait, what?
Oh well. Aren't we all? At least inside.
Dear God, no wonder you and Verity are friends.
You'd think we'd be really on board with this death cult.
You'd think so, right? They have some really compelling arguments.
They have some great points.
It's not... Wait, why aren't we joining again?
I guess that's why we offered ourselves up so quickly. You've been busy today, Arsen. What have you been doing?
Me? I'm busy.
Yes,
I'm a layabout. You know this.
Well, but you weren't laying about. We've been here drinking quite nicely and feeling slightly pickled, and you've been out doing things. What's up with that? It's weird.
What do you mean? I just like to spend money. It's been like a week since I've been on a shopping trip.
That is fair. It's fair. Yeah.
It's been like a decade since you bought any new clothes.
Rude. Should I?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
I'm just. A noble is expected to keep a certain bearing. You know, and just, gold's not really in fashion this year.
Right. Black's always in fashion. I say wearing my Victorian dress.
You look so out of fashion. Like, everyone else there is like, it's like 90s fashion, and you're just like wearing a like old Victorian dress.
It's coming back in. It's coming back in.
It'll cycle around.
Next year, everyone. Mark my words, write it down.
But actually I was hoping maybe I could steal Taabi and Brilia for a little bit, if that's okay. You know, when you guys are done your drinks. He looks at Brilia, clearly not drinking, and is like, let you girls chat.
Okay. Weirdo, whatever. You don't need to ask me to talk to people.
Fine. I didn't mean to. I didn't think I was. Anyways, Taabi, Brilia, why don't you come for a walk with me?
Okay.
Oh, I'm coming. Hold on.
I'm up.
Goddamn
I'm just like,
Catman.
my water. I just get up. My water is just sitting there, and I'm just like, okay.
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 He leans over and whispers something to Verity, and then gives her a kiss. It's basically like a time and a location, he tells you. And the three of them head out.
Does he
Can I
say?
do it?
I have clothes and did he bring clothes?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Can I do a perception check to see, or an insight or something, to see what, like, this is weird, right?
It's
They're being weird.
Yeah, does he seem more cheery than normal?
Yeah, like we're just like Taabi and I are just like, sure.
Sure? Is he gonna kill us?
I want
Good
to
luck.
roll insight on
He
both
can
of
fucking
them.
try. He wants you guys to join his band. He's gonna
Oh, I
play.
mean-
He's gonna play his
Put the
washboard
band back
abs.
together.
There's only two things Arsen knows how to play: his washboard abs and the drums if he's using rapiers.
He's not that good at it, but that's fine.
I rolled a 19 on insight.
Okay. They're plotting something. I mean, you could try to sneak a look at Verity's bag if you want.
Yeah, Verity, what are you doing? Why are you being so weird? What's in your bag? What's in there? What is it?
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? Yeah, no, you'll see in a minute. Just let's relax, finish our drink.
Okay.
Just we can hang out a little bit more, before you go and stuff.
You're not actually going to, like, kill yourself, are you? Or, like, die or something? Like,
They made a
What do you think's in
suicide
the bag? A
pact.
noose?
don't know what's in the bag.
You guys already have a noose.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not going to kill myself. Why is that?
Okay. I will just drink. It will be fine.
But if I did, you would absolutely get my soul. Don't worry.
Yes. As if Arsen would have any say in that. Your soul is mine.
Well, he's not going to do anything with it after I'm
Exactly.
dead.
Wasteful.
Yeah.
You're not here, Arsen.
He just knows it's happening.
I can see you flailing.
Arsen gets out of the window. He's over going for a walk. And I pull him away and say, so what's going on?
Yes, I would also like to know.
We're just gonna do a thing, you know? It's fine. Come on. There's a park over here. It's really, really nice.
You know, we really shouldn't be out in public too much, so
Yeah.
I'm just curious on the plan.
Well, it's you know, it's just a thing. It's fine. Come on. At this point,
I'm doing an insight check on him. I can't.
At this point, it's like the sun is starting to set. Like it's pre-sunset, let's say.
I'm doing an insight check on
All right.
him.
All right, bring it on. Bring it on, little girl.
25?
26. He's a ruler. He bluffs shit up.
Fuck.
But you're still sure something's up. Like he did not convince you enough that like you just can't figure out what the hell he would be doing. Why he wants to go to a park with two of you.
Fine. We're walking to the park.
All right, let's go back to Lenore and Verity, which Laura will end with arriving at the park as well.
Right. I should get dressed. Do you can come with me? And then we can take a walk, go see where the others went.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
It's just new clothes. No,
Just new clothes.
worry.
Okay.
Not
Sure.
news. Just new clothes.
New clothes. Okay, let's get dressed then.
Okay. So I guess we can probably like skip that.
It looks good.
It's a nice dress. It's a nice dress. But that's all that's in the bag.
Just one. So I just help you get into a nice dress.
Yep.
This is a really this is a nice dress.
I used to have a lot of nice dresses.
Well, it was nice of him to buy you another one. So we're going to take you in your nice dress to a park.
Yes, we're going to the park. Yes.
And then we're just going to stand there in the park.
Look, maybe we should just go there.
Sure. Let's
First
go.
and then...
Let's go and stand in the park.
Okay, let's go stand in the park.
And we do.
And
then we
you
go
do.
to the park.
And then we go to the park. When you get to the park, you see a lovely gazebo lit with lights and flowers, and Brilia and Taabi waiting along with Arsen, who is done up his hair and is wearing a nice new blazery top. Oh, sorry, no, I lied. He's wearing a man corset. It looks real good.
I kept fucking up his hair a little bit.
He
every
better
time
be.
Right, so he's like just fixing it at this point. I kept like snapping so a little bit of berries got in it, then he had to fix it, and I snapped and it came out.
Yeah.
So I keep fucking with him a little bit, but he's getting ready perfectly right now.
Taabi, are you standing beside Arsen?
I mean, who else would?
No choice.
Fuck you, man.
No, I mean, in this moment, who else would they have stand next to him?
And what song do you play, Taabi?
Oh, what song do I play? What song would he have me play? I feel like he'd play something like... You'd think it would be something kind of romantic and classical, but I feel like he would go with like a love ballad from the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's...
Whoa, living on a prayer.
Taabi, would you please roll us a performance for whatever you're playing? Do not roll a 1, Mr. I'm rolling with... Actually, no, you're not rolling with...
slept. I have
good.
slept.
You're good.
And I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Good.
Need that. Okay, D10 for that inspiration. Oh, that makes it so much better. Okay. It was a 7 initially on the die, plus 10 for my Bardic Inspiration die, so that is a 29.
Okay, what instrument are you playing?
If Arsen got it prepared, I'm playing a baritone acoustic guitar because I have My new gloves also good for finger picking. So it's a really pretty like Spanish classical guitar piece version of what's a really good 80s love song? Guardians of the Galaxy. What was it? Fool Around, Fell in Love. That's not the official title of it. Around. It is the title of it. Yeah. So it's a Spanish guitar cover of "Fooled Around and Fell in Love."
Okay. Nice. Lenore and Verity, you arrive for the wedding.
So, I know you have to leave, and I know you're not technically my family, but I love you, and I didn't want to do this without you. So, do you mind walking with me? I should do this, right? This is a good idea, not a bad idea. Right.
Verity, I think this is the best idea you've ever had. I'm very proud of you, and I would be honored to walk with you.
Thank you. Okay.
I might flick him when we get to the end, but
That's fine. Okay.
You deserve this, you know.
Yeah. No, excited.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
I hand her a shot, which I've snuck inside her dress.
You walk down the little path that's laden with petals from flowers of various colors, and approach the gazebo just as the sun is setting and the sky is like beautiful, like pinks and blues. And Arsen is just like beaming like a big idiot, and he's gonna give you a hug, Lenore. You can be a little jerk to him and flick his nose, but he's gonna hug you.
I won't. I'll just hug him.
Okay. There's did you want a cleric to come here and do this, or do you want Lenore or Brilia to marry you?
Can they do that?
Why not?
Yeah, let's have Brilia do it then.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for this.
Brilia's
You don't have to be.
looking at a book.
Just the regular quick thing is fine. It doesn't have to. Nothing
Just a
intense.
quickie Vegas wedding.
Is there anything? Is there anything special about what you do?
You guys see that as Brilia conducts the ceremony, her eyes turn a soft gold color, and basically when she brings you two together and grabs your hand so that you guys are holding hands, it feels warm, and a chain, like it looks like a golden rope wraps around both of your hands, connecting the both of you.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay.
Bitch, you can't die now. You're stuck. What was it? What is it? What is it?
It's just a golden rope to symbolize.
That's all it is.
Just a little tassel. It's really pretty. And it looks like it's made of light and it's shining. And Luna is like too emotional right now to even do this. Do you two have any vows you would like to say to each other? They say vows, I presume.
Yeah. I feel like
vows are said.
Like Arsen says something really beautiful, and then Verity's just like ditto.
That.
Times two.
With the power vested in me, apparently by Pelor, and with being both of your guys' friends, I now pronounce you man and wife, partners for life, as symbolized by, I don't know if they have rings, by these rings, and also this lovely rope of light that binds you together.
Before you finish, you're now, like, Arsen is just, like, grabbing her and giving her, like, a big, deep kiss and spinning her around.
We all clap.
Yay! There's even a couple random people in the street being like, "That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice wedding."
As they see magic and let shit happen for this
Did
wedding.
you see that? Let's see that string. It almost looks like it's glowing.
Weird.
See that string?
It's really cool, guys. Yes, Verity has a lovely ring that is like very detailed in its like inscribing. We can post it on social media, and it has 3 gemstones in it. One of them's a ruby.
Better be.
Aww.
And then you guys party.
I know that this is not necessary, but I'm gonna get Taabi and Brilia to help me to prepare Heroes Feast, and we're gonna make just
definitely
just like an absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Also, Brilia has
banquet.
other things on her apron, so this feast is fucking great.
Right, there's like magical cookies that give you like more temporary hit points than these villagers have ever had in their lives.
I get to show you guys my true specialty, and I can't find a giant slab that conducts heat well. What type of fucking roll is this?
You have heat metal. Who has heat metal?
So I go to an armor real quick and I say, "Do you have a power shield I can have for like 20 minutes to cook on?" And
I'm pretty sure they have pans.
I want a flat.
Wait,
and
wait, Taabi, you don't need to do that. My apron has whatever cooking utensils we ever need. It's magical.
I don't need utensils. I need a flat top to cook on.
It's considered.
Okay, cool.
So
and I start doing my hibachi thing.
Sure.
Because that was the original idea for Taabi, was to be a hibachi chef as a College of Swords bard. So he started to do his ting 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 ting, flip off that catch behind him. His tail has one out of nowhere. He starts cutting up all these crazy like onions and mixing shit behind him, and everything.
All right.
And
so badass main dish.
As a benefit, we're all immune to being poisoned, so we're not going to get hangovers. And we're
then let's start drinking.
You can't be frightened, so you can't. This is Lenore's maid of honor speech. My gift to you both is that you can drink as much as you like tonight without feeling the effects tomorrow. You don't need to be frightened of the commitment that you just made, because you can't be frightened. All of the decisions that you need to make in the next 24 hours will only be wise ones. And you also feel like 2d10 healthier.
When the cake is cut, they feel 15 points healthier.
2d10 healthier.
Yeah. For a whole day.
Oh man, he's feeling good. He rolled a 16.
Plus 15.
And then plus 15. Because why not?
Because cupcake, wedding cake.
May your marriage be as bountiful as this feast. Also, fuck you, Arsen. It's a happy couple.
Fuck you too, Lenore.
Are we all giving speeches? Holy shit. That was pretty good.
Yes.
All right. Well, I didn't come prepared, so I mean, let me just go through. So as we're like done cooking up, and I put my plate down wherever we're sitting. I guess we're still outside at the gazebo.
Yeah. You've got like this nice little area now filled up with random people coming by and wishing you well and.
Help yourselves. It's delicious. So this entire town will have all that.
Well, only 12 of them.
Yeah. So it's kind of a funny story. The past, well, in our experience, I guess, like 1.5, 2 years of my life might have been, in the best way possible, the worst times of my life, and I couldn't be happier. And it's I went through more than I ever thought I would, and I came out of it walking strong, and it's because of you all. And I point at Verity and Arsen, and like, you're included in this. Don't worry, this is about you guys too. If it wasn't for my only good man over here, I probably would have a different head on my shoulders at this point. I probably wouldn't want to help out as much as I would. There was so much hate that I got lifted out of me from this man. Not even a coward anymore. The Falcon. He's brave, quick, agile, and a loving man. There's not many loving humans out there. And for Verity, I guess one of my closest friends to say at this point, I don't really hang out with many other people, but I mean, still says a lot. You know you have a good man at your side here, and you look already so much happier here with your trophy husband at this point. And it's I hope that I get to stay in both of your lives for a long time. Thank you for having me along for the journey.
Oh, Taabi! Yeah.
And my glass is empty and like...
Arsen definitely like comes over and gives you one of those like big, hard, like patting on the back, big teary sob hug.
After the hug, I'm like, it's this guy right here. I was talking about this guy. Ah! You all know this. This guy.
And then you guys like roughhousing like for a bit, you know.
If we were to actually get drunk over the next few hours, you would find us wrestling over in the grass there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm happy we're not getting wasted tonight. I mean, later. But then... Oh,
Verity, count it out. 3, 2, 1.
You're at my feet.
You're going to knock the table over.
A hearty night of fun and love is had. At some point in the night, Verity and Arsen disappear to celebrate, because, you know, they don't usually celebrate things like this, so...
No. This is a special celebration. A completely different
special time.
Celebration.
You have a...
You're crying, Luna.
Luna, like, had to get, like, napkins.
Look, okay.
I love a wedding.
I get emotional when I RPG, okay, guys?
It's beautiful. I'm so glad.
I love that there's a recording of me crying on the internet now.
Alright, does anyone else do anything else before bed?
I'm gonna go over to Lenore, and I'm just gonna say, what a way to celebrate two people coming together like this, and, you know, brush the fact that you're leaving to tomorrow now? Seems like they really went over your head to make them seem bigger, and I'm joking.
I get the feather out and have a look at it and see how many little bristles it's got left on it.
It looks like probably maybe sometime just before lunch. Like if you guys had like a nice brunch together, you would probably disappear at some point.
I put it back in. I'm like, we've got time. Do you want to help me start a fire?
I had taken a stick that was behind my back because I was sword fighting with Arsen a while ago, and I was still holding it. It's on fire. There's a start.
I want to like burn into the park where they were, like Mr. and Mrs. Falcon, so that they can see it from the window.
They're like Arsen's trying to do like a sexy little dance to seduce her, and she's just like, "Do you smell fire?"
Smell fire? Are they burning things without me?
Verity. Damn it.
Lost her.
And just like maintain that without it burning down the village, but also so it looks super cool.
Oh yeah, no, that's easily done. Good thing this big open park is right here.
And then have a little nap.
Don't disappear in this nap. I don't even know how it's gonna happen.
Dear Lenore.
Oh, we might get to see her again.
Yeah, maybe.
Dear.
Lenore absolutely wants to Irish goodbye.
What's that?
You leave without saying goodbye.
Where you leave. You just leave.
You stay, wait, and someone eventually will notice that you're no longer there.
That's fair. Yeah, so morning...
Actually, I'm gonna wait till they all kind of fall asleep, and then I'm gonna go into the forest. I'm gonna leave.
That's why I was trying to say my goodbye beforehand. I knew you fucking.
I'm gonna leave a note for each of them, which I can send to you later, Melissa. If you like.
Yes.
And then yeah, I'm gonna go off into the forest.
Okay. And I think we're a little bit early, but like I think that's the end of the episode. That's Lenore leaves mid-morning to go on her epic quest, and yeah, when you guys go for breakfast the next day, she is gone. And that'll be where we leave things for the holiday break.
There was a wedding!
There was a wedding! But you guys figured it out because we're not very good at being subtle.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are not.
Laura's like, let's surprise them. And I'm like, I don't know how you can do a surprise wedding for the guests.
No, that's they're things. They're things. I've heard of heaps of people that do surprise weddings.
A flash mob that's for the mob itself. Okay. Strange.
Yeah.
Works out.
I
honestly-
shit, I need to make a speech.
I honestly pictured right
the
as the
panic.
sun started rising, as the sun started rising over, so it's like there's like the bright blue that starts popping up, and then it transitions into that like little bit of orangish morning glow right as the sun peaks right over the horizon of the trees. I pictured like you can see like Lenore walk into the woods, then you see the sky get a little bit brighter, and you see down the distance a big flock of like ravens fly off, right past the sun over at the mountain or something like that.
Definitely some good ravens. Everybody kind of hears them fly and sort of realizes in their own little way.
Caca! I didn't really leave. I just hid.
I actually just didn't want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, it's want some peace and quiet.
Your goal is to kill your friends and take their souls. What? I can't wait.
We never know.
Well, Lenore's
was sent to
quest
kill Koss.
is to collect some very special souls. So we may see some familiar souls, depending on how well Lenore does.
Ooh.
Let's hope Lenore's good at her job. Seeing she's been, on hiatus for 10 years.
Yeah,
A bit rusty.
A bit
It's
rusty.
been a while.
I don't know. She seemed ready to go to murdering people again. So I think it's fine.
It's probably fine.
It's fine.
She had like a bit of a she was always over her quota before that, so she has a bit of
Yeah, I was in front.
Yeah. There's things to do. Yeah, so that's the end of it for this year. We will be back with more of season 3 on January 6th. So yeah, we'll miss you guys. We'll miss playing. But we're getting to the end here. It's almost time to kill Barlyre. No, I don't know. I don't know if you'll kill him.
Maybe he'll be the...
Yeah, maybe we'll die.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It would be my style to kill Verity only after she decides she doesn't want to die.
Yeah, and now she's happy.
Yeah.
Kill her now.
Now you die.
You were their true love.
And
Get it over with.
I want to say thank you guys for letting me come in and play with you, because I'm not going to be back in January because of the baby. But I will be back playing with you all at some point. And
Correct.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. It's been so fun.
I know we're gonna miss you. Don't worry.
Miss you, Brie.
You will be with us in Raven spirit.
Yeah.
Anytime we see a raven, we know that you or someone like the Raven Queen is watching over us.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
What it sounds like when ravens spy.
Yeah.
This is what it's like when angels deserve to die. Sorry, it's just moved down in the back of my head still. All these years. Always.
Forever and always. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Like we said, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. But in the meantime, you should check out all of our social media platforms on Twitch and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and wherever you get your podcasts, which is great for if you don't have time to sit down at your computer and watch an episode, but instead you want to listen to it while you're doing other things like wrapping presents. And if you want to find more of me online, I am a regular on the XP Billionaires podcast, and you can find me at Feminist Gamer on Instagram. Laura, where can people find you?
Everything is at Dark Moon Dice.
And I can be found on Instagram at Luna_Moon_C.
I'm going to be found on maternity leave, so you won't be finding me for a while.
I have the longest one, I think. If you want to follow me anywhere, Twitter, Instagram, here on Twitch, it's at Shrycool. I stream every Monday playing Pokemon, every Pokemon game in the series so far. I'm in the middle of Pokemon Crystal. Fun stuff. There's stipulations to that. Or if you want to follow my personal Twitter, it's at Ian Parascus. You can go to that through my stream Twitter. It's easy. It's easy.
And Zoe says bye.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon, Zoe. Be good.
Yeah, don't be trouble.
And be safe.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for joining us, and we will see you back in the new year. Have a great night.
Mwah.
Bye.
Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.